Hold your blade, become one with it.
It gets much easier once you get counters. Not only counters, but your short blade as well. One thing to remember is running around is not necessarily socially acceptable. Like this right here. You notice what symbol that did and how it changed. Currently, it's no one's suspicious. It becomes suspicious when you get near a guard here. Although all the guards here are allies, so it makes a much bigger difference once you get out into the rest of the world. And so running around here doesn't make as much of a difference. Running around there in front of a guard will make a difference. About to change maps fairly soon.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
This is the world map now. Basically a hub between the cities. This first tower is not so bad because basically it's in the hands of the assassins. But with the other ones you're gonna have to pay attention to who's guarding the outside and perhaps silence them. Guards will throw rocks at you as well if they see you climbing. In addition to those flags, there's also Templars themselves that are around the map. And here's the map itself. There's going to be 3 towers that I'm going to be unlocking on the way to Damascus. I'll save the other towers for later. Now you're starting to get into the guards. And you see one of the major differences. That doesn't mean that they're going to attack, it just basically means they're highly suspicious of you. One reason to go to use the blend command there is so that you don't have to hear that beeping. Doing something socially unacceptable there would get them to attack you, or cause them to attack you. Then it's fight or flight. And don't be afraid to just retreat. Important to note, sometimes those jar carriers will break in on their own. Hopefully the stream health will get a little bit better in a moment. Most of this is because there's a number of guards along this road.
Yeah!
Okay, that should mean the stream health has returned. Might take a moment to update. To get back here, right in the middle of a camp. And right ahead, you can see one of the Templars. There's about 60 of them spread across all the maps, except for Masyaf. You can tell them by the treasure chests and the shield that are always nearby. The treasure chests for sure. I think the shields are always nearby too. If you think about it, every time you synchronize around, it seems similar to Bayek's ability to see temporarily through the eyes of the birds that are nearby.
Yeah!
Now on to Damascus. There's another one over here. Take care of him while I'm here. There's the chest. guess the shield isn't with all of them. That's 2 of the 60 down. The map transition is just up ahead.
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable. Finish him by breaking his legs, or by throwing him.
Whoa.
Stop this, please! You're hurting me! Don't hurt me, please!
اغرب عن وجهي.
Down, infidel! Down, infidel!
Basic combat against 3 of them.
You'll never get away! You can't escape!
There's no reason to not take advantage of that.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
So these scholars will help me get into the city.
You'll find everything here, my friend. There's nothing I do not have. Come, people. Come see what I have to offer. You won't believe your eyes.
And the good thing about this thing right here is you don't have to actually use your keyboard. This viewpoint will tell me where the Assassin's Bureau is.
Tired of never
And
finding
then I'll check
anything
in.
useful at the other Come, people. Come see what I have to offer. Go away. Come on, you are wise, which is why you come to me. You, sir, you look like you need something. You'll find it here. Sure. You are wise, which is why you come to me.
What I just did is socially unacceptable.
Ah, you found the right place.
Yeah, they're not really saying much about it.
Everything's new. You like everything perfectly.
Pray that God, glorious and exalted is He, finds favor with us, that He may grant us victory.
Could I interest you in some of my wares?
Thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
Climbing the ladder
Even
is more
tragedy.
socially acceptable
But I
than what I
say,
just did.
this is an honor to die in service to God. Fighting for what
I'll
we
have
believe
your
in.
hand for that!
There is no
Let go
greater
of me, I've done
glory than
nothing
this.
wrong.
Thief! You are filth!
For this first part, there's not that many
Caravan in those days between
guards
Damas
up here.
and Jerusalem.
I don't think there's.
But recent
There might
business
be
had
one or
been
two.
poor. It seemed there were none in
But that
Jerusalem who
changes in
wanted
time.
what he
Cost
had.
you your life.
Fruits and vegetables from nearby
Die,
farms.
thieves! You dare steal in my presence?
Altair, it is good to see you, and in one piece.
You as well, friend.
I am sorry for your troubles.
Think nothing of it.
A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood.
It's quite all right.
Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you?
Is that all?
I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to Damas?
A man named Tamir. Al-Muallim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it. Now tell me where to find him.
Surely you remember how to track an enemy.
Of course. Learn where he will be and when. But that sort of work is best left for... I understand.
Go and search the city, determine what he's planning and where he works. Preparation makes the victor.
What can you tell me of him?
Tamir makes his living as a black market merchant, so the Souk district should be your destination. I would suggest you seek out the following places. A small souk northeast of here, the madrasa to our east, and in the gardens north of this bureau. Focus on these places and he should become well known to you.
I assume you want me to return to you when this is done.
Yes, come back to me. I'll give you Al-Mualim's marker and you'll give us Tamir's life.
As you wish.
Remember, Altair, if you find yourself in trouble and the city turned against you, return to the bureau. I can shelter you from the storm. Be warned though, if your enemies are too close, my door will remain closed until you've lost them. Do you understand?
Yes. To bring the enemy inside would compromise the Brotherhood.
Very well. Off you go.
Die, thieves! Die, thieves!
There is a safe citizen nearby. I'll just... Actually, there's a couple nearby.
So
You dare
Tamir
steal
left,
in my presence?
riding north and
That would
wondering
cost
what
you
would
your
become of his supplies. For soon, they would surely spoil. That should have been the end of this tale and the poor man's life. But fate intended otherwise. None know the man better than I. Come close. Hear the tale I have to tell of a merchant prince without peer. It was just before Khatib. The Saracens were low on food and in desperate need of resupply, but there was no relief in sight. Amir gave the man his food. And when the battle was finished,
He's
the
going to hurt
Saracen
himself.
leader saw to it
When he
that
does,
the
I won't
merchant
help
was
him.
repaid 1,000 times. Tamir drove a caravan in those days between Damas and Jerusalem. But recent business had been poor. It seemed there were none in Jerusalem who wanted what he had, fruits and vegetables from nearby farms. Some say, were it not for Tamir, Salah ad-Din's men would have surely turned on him. Could be we won the battle because of that man.
Propaganda.
Bother someone else.
You want something?
I'll teach you to pick a fight.
You seem to know quite a bit about Tamir. Tell me what he's planning.
I know only the stories I tell, nothing more.
A pity. There's no reason to let you live if you've nothing to offer in return.
Wait, wait! There is one thing.
Continue.
He is preoccupied as of late. He oversees the production of many, many weapons.
What of it? They're meant for Salah ad-Din. This does not help me, which means it does not help you.
No, stop, listen! Not Salah ad-Din. They're for someone else. The crests these arms bear, they are different, unfamiliar. It seems Tamir supports another, but I know not who.
Is that all?
Yes, yes. I've told you everything I know.
Then it's time for you to rest.
Either the Templar or Richard Lionheart.
Die, thief!
Won't anyone help me?
Dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that! Die, thief! No reason to stand
What's
here!
wrong? Tell me, please.
ردوها علي.
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. Oh no, what happened?
That's one of them. The vigilantes will help you escape if needed. Plus they'll grab onto opponents. Which can be helpful in the fight too. I think they take more of an active role in later games.
Stop, please! You're hurting me!
Dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that! Dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that!
That hurts! Stop it, please!
Hey! You look familiar!
اغرب عن وجهي.
Filthy head!
Infidel! You will die here!
I will catch you! You won't get away from me!
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Tragic. Show yourself.
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade! A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness! We must resist! We must fight them in any way we can! Be wary, friends! The Shaitan is everywhere! Watching, waiting! He tempts us always! Be strong! Strong like Saladin! And take up arms against our enemies! In whatever way you can! Brave be Saladin! He has found the strength to stand in defense.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Come see what I have to offer. Thief! You are filth!
Why are you doing
You
this?
need something?
I'm not
Tamahal.
Infidel! You cannot run forever! You can hide from me!
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
How? What happened?
Safety and peace, Altair. I trust you're looking for information to aid you in your strike against Tamir. I fear I've nothing to offer. But Bahir might. He shouldn't be too far from here.
What is that man thinking?
You, sir. You look like you need something. You'll find it here.
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem.
So they've sent you, eh? An interesting choice, though not my place to judge. The Rafik has asked me to observe the souk that Tamir calls home. Here's what I have learned. There's a group of troublemakers who gather around its southeastern exit. They and the guards do not get along. Find a way to earn their friendship, and they'll surely be of service to you.
Stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very
And
existence
that's
we
tied
are
with
fighting
these
for.
people that you saved.
The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist.
The various vigilantes that you gain access to by saving people.
South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God.
I'm telling you, it's rats.
No, it's children. I hear them laughing.
Rats or children. Either way, it's bad for business. All that noise!
Someone needs to get up on those beams and clear them out.
I wonder how they're getting up there.
Must be through the central courtyard.
Then we should ask the guard to have a look.
Ah, they're all much too busy polishing the backside of their master.
He'll do that every now and then. And I guess you could use it as a physical cue that you're doing a jungle push if you didn't already have.
Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that!
You want something?
Please, someone do something.
You dare
Action
steal my...
Help me!
That will
Wait.
cost you your life! Infidel! I'll take you down!
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
I like that in a customer.
You won't get away from me! I will catch you! You hide like a rat! Stop running! You cannot escape!
Fortunately, I'm far enough up that I won't get hit by rocks. I'm waiting until the blue symbol.
I got better things.
Yeah, there we go.
Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that!
Please, help me!
You've something to say?
Please,
Have your down, infidel!
good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe you my freedom.
How could this have happened?
He's to the infidel!
Your life is now!
I should not have got you before!
You won't get away from me!
Some of these areas can have a lot of ads.
Guards! How quickly he just killed someone!
Think about 4 ads, 4 or 5.
You up?
Huh? Show yourself!
Oh, how terrible.
Die, infidel!
One option is to throw him off the tower in that broken area right there that you can see. They'll fly over. Escort mission coming up.
Altair! I need your help. I took something from one of Tamir's men, and now they're after me. Please, see me to safety, and I'll share it with you.
Oh, how terrible. God Almighty. Where is the one responsible? For today only. Oh! You reduce prices on everything. Come, come. Come, people. Down, come see what I have to offer. Who did this? Yes, come, come. Let me show you everything I have. For today only, I've decided to reduce prices on everything. Come!
We are safe now. I can manage on my own from here. Take this. Hopefully it will aid you in your mission. Seems to be an invitation of sorts.
People, your search has come to an end. I've anything anyone could possibly need. Welcome. I have everything you'll ever need. Die, please!
Please, someone do something.
Go away.
I'll have your head, man! He's strong! Like Salahadin! Yeah! Take up arms against our enemies! Whatever way you can!
You're mine!
Glad you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
The interesting thing is that a number of the ones
I was wondering
that I've taken out are not dead. That one's moving around still. He's injured,
We must
but not
resist!
dead.
We must push back!
What do you want?
South comes the English king and his infidel army.
That was an accident.
Horrors in their
Go
wake.
away!
Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous
I drew a little
acts
bit of
might be
attention
avenged.
to myself.
Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory.
What is he doing?
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor, to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God!
The king that they're referring to is Richard de Lionheart.
Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake.
Not Robert.
Come, have a look. You won't be disappointed. Ah, you seem to know exactly what you want. I like that in a customer. Something caught your eye? Something needs to be done. It's only a matter of time before someone else discovers it.
Tell him then, it's in his best interest to keep the souk secure.
He won't meet with me. Too busy with this new deal of his.
And the guards?
Tried already. They won't lift a finger unless the order comes from him.
Then what will you do?
I'll go to Abul Nukut.
The merchant king? He won't see you.
He doesn't have to. I've written him a letter that explains the problem. He can read it and decide for himself.
I'll have your hand for that! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Somebody help me!
Thief! You are filth! Thief! You are filth! Die, thief! Thief! You are filth! Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Help! Please help!
Dirty
something to
thief.
say.
I'll have your hand for that!
Help me!
Ruddoha alay!
Infidel! Infidel! You will not get away from me!
Thank God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Hello, friend. If you need help, you know where to find me.
And there is a Templar right there.
Something caught your eye?
Aye, in the right place. There's no better merchant than I.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Help me!
You dare steal in my
Like what you
presence?
see?
That will
Hey!
cost you your life!
You look boy, infidel!
Your life ends now. Give up! You've nowhere to run!
Something caught your eye?
Thank you.
Everything here, my
Thank
friend.
you.
There's
I'll
nothing
find a way
I
to
cannot
repay
help.
this kindness, I swear it.
Oh, dear, how could this be happening?
You are wise indeed, which is why you've come to me. Like what you see?
Come. Let me show you everything I have.
You, sir, you look like you need something.
Come on,
You'll
come
find
on.
it here. I'm
I'd
sure
like
of
to
it.
sell.
Tired of never finding anything useful at the other merchant stalls? That won't happen here.
Do you understand?
Yes. I am to deliver the letter to your merchant friend.
And you know who to see?
The same man as always.
Do not think to betray my presence in this city. We have many eyes, many ears.
And many arms, yes. Good for silencing those who say too much. I know this well. You have my word.
Good. Then be quick about it. Time is short.
Your presence annoys me. You, sir,
Hey, turn around.
you'll see what you come to.
I didn't quite expect him to turn around like that.
Silence never
I'll
falls.
chase you down!
Kill someone!
You won't believe your eyes. You are wise, which is why you've come to me.
I am at your service.
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why
You've
are
something
you
to
doing
say,
this?
favors us.
Stop this, please. You're hurting.
Pay for your sins. I'll have your head.
Sometimes there's a delay, and sometimes they go in and out of combat a little bit too
While you
easy.
still can. You won't get away from me!
He's not the last of them. I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it. It's an ill omen.
What's this?
I'm sure of it. Take a look.
If there's anything I can help you with, anything at all, do not...
Want a bargain? I'm your man. Come, come.
Now attempt number 2.
For today only, I've decided to reduce prices on everything. Come.
Tired of never finding anything
I have
useful at the
exactly
other
what you
merchant
need.
stalls? That won't happen here. You, sir, you look like you need something. You'll find it here.
I am at your service.
Item anywhere else. I swear it. Anything you like?
You don't necessarily have to do all of these, but it's in your best interest to do so.
I am at your service. I have exactly what you need.
Anything you like? They go against the
You
will
are
of
wise
God,
indeed,
and
which is
must
why
be made
you've
to
come to
pay.
me.
Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what?
Today only, I've decided to reduce prices on everything.
As you see, if
I'll
you're
have your hand
careful,
for that.
you can still
Die,
jog.
thief!
What is it?
Samahaz.
Die! It's for the infidels! You can't escape! I'll get you! I'll find you! Yeah!
saw what happened. Huh? You, sir. You look like you need something. You'll find it here, I'm sure of it. Come, have a look. You won't be disappointed.
Thought he would have grabbed onto that bar.
So we murder nearby.
Yeah, sometimes it is won't climb properly.
Where is the one responsible?
There we go. Finally climbed up.